So I wanted to make a video real quick. I already made a post on the community page, but I wanted to say thank you for all of the unwavering support that I got on my video that I posted yesterday. It took tremendous courage for me and a lot of thinking to even release my truth and how I felt about things. But being a part of this channel, this is about truth and justice. And if there's injustices going on, I feel like I need to speak on it, even if people don't want to hear it, even if they don't want to see the truth. And if I post anything on the community page, that doesn't mean you have to watch it, but I'm posting it to maybe you could take a look at it and maybe kind of see things from a different perspective. I do know that sometimes people's minds can't be changed, and that's fine. And we don't have to agree for you to be a part of this channel. Um, but I feel emotional even talking when I was writing this and talking about it yesterday, because maybe I was persecuted in another life for speaking my truth, which I've been told multiple times. But I've never really spoken up on this matter. I've kept all of my political thoughts to myself. I've said it a few times that I don't like the guy for various reasons, but I've never spoken up in that way. I think I just get tired of seeing so many people support a man who is so awful in so many ways, in my opinion. Um, and I finally just kind of have enough. I'm usually a people pleaser. I jumped in head first on this matter because lately I've got the IDGAF, give a crap attitude. I never want to step on toes or make people uncomfortable. I'm always afraid about stating my opinions about certain situations like this, but the push was strong, and as an Aquarius, I can't leave it alone unless I say it. And Spirit oftentimes uses me as a vessel to speak through about certain things. Um, and if I feel the need to speak up about something, I have to follow that push. But I had the mostly wonderful responses and had a lot of the same ideas, and I had a lot of support and even if you didn't agree with me, you still supported me and you were still very kind. And from the bottom of my heart, I'm truly thankful. I smiled reading a lot of comments that made me feel good about my decision, which was again very, very hard for me. Um, for those that are still blind and have decided to leave and were jerks before they left and called me a fraud and everything else, I don't deserve their disrespect for one. Good riddance, and hopefully one day you see the light and wake up and raise your vibration. And I want to go in a little bit about the vibration thing because somebody's misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying that if you don't agree with me or you don't have the same opinions that your vibration is low. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the vibe attracts the tribe. If you care to, and this isn't a political decision per se, your political views and all of that. That's not about vibration. Vibration is if people like negative things and go towards darker things and go towards hate and negativity and control and stuff like that, that is a low vibration. So people that choose to leave a channel because, let's face it, they were here on this channel in the first place to support true crime, to support the truth, support justice. That's what this is about, right? This is about Spirit giving their voice for those types of things. And if they're here for that, but all of a sudden they leave when something is said that they don't like, regarding somebody that is of low vibration, and we all know if somebody is into the things that this person is into, they are low vibration, period, then they are kind of vibing in that direction. Does it mean that their opinions are low vibe? No, that's not what I'm saying. But anybody that to be kind of a jerk and disrespectful before you leave, that's low vibrational energy. And to do it over someone that you don't know personally, and to leave a place like this that is an educational place for spirituality, it's a truth. I speak the truth as I'm given to it from Spirit, and I'm always try to be upfront. So my point was, if you're leaving the channel because I don't support a low vibrational person and you do, people really need to check their vibe on supporting the person. This isn't from a political place. This is Vibe Attracts Tribe. People vibrate and gravitate to someone that is of their vibration. So that was my point. And people that are very negative and attack and things like that, they are of low vibration. So I'm just going to say that it has nothing to do with opinions being vibration. It has to do with your energy, what you believe, and who you follow and who you like. And sorry, but people that are in that kind of cult brainwash mentality, that don't have an open mind to see other things and just want to follow no matter what and can't handle the truth and can't handle my light, that's a low vibration. So I hope that I explain that. And if I need to make more videos about exactly what vibration is, I will. But there's, a low vibration, which is like the darker low really not good energy vibration. Anything negative is on that vibration. You can lower your vibration just by watching horror movies, by the way. You can lower your vibration. Your vibration is low when you're sick, when you're sad, things like that, anything of a negative manner. Then you can have like a medium vibration where you're kind of like in between, and then you can have a higher vibration, which a lot of us that are spiritual, open-minded, see things for what they are very positive and try to stay positive and connect with spirit. Like, we have to be on a higher vibration. So again, I hope I'm explaining that and you can understand it. But I hope that people, like that, can wake up and raise their vibration and see things for what they are. This is their journey and I don't judge it. Just as like I hope that nobody judges mine. I'm not a perfect person. None of us are. Um, I just really hope that you do your due diligence, or that they do their due diligence. I've seen people come around before, so there's still hope yet. But this is their journey and this is my journey. I feel like there's no reason people can't agree to disagree. People should be able to get along with compassion and understanding. Matter of fact, I spoke to someone yesterday and we had a great conversation about this whole thing. She's not on the same page as me yet, but she's open to talking about it and looking at things, and we talked about it like civil adults. She had an open mind and was very kind-hearted. It was a nice conversation. We both agreed that this is how things should be done, and if more of the world did what we did, we wouldn't have the division like we do. Unlike some of the people that commented on my video that attacked my character, that attacked whatever over a man there's pictures of him with young women and blah blah blah. Like I said, when I post things like that on the community page, it's for education, for you to check things out. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's there because I try to educate. I try to let people see the truth, and that's important to me, is that people see things for what they are and come out of like, to wake up. Right? This channel is a spirituality channel. Of course, I'm going to want people to wake up. Um, they took stabs at me and my personal work because they can't handle my light and decided to leave the channel, which again is fine with me. I'll just get more vibrational people that match me. I don't need them here anyways if they're going to cause a lot of problems and be like jerks about things. But thank you for those. Thank you for, but I appreciate them making me feel better, for weeding out the low vibrational people. But as I always say, people leave for a reason. Rejection is protection and redirection, and we will always vibe with our tribe. I can only hope that one day people will become more woke. And I think it's happening around the world. I don't know if that reprogramming is taking effect, but I'm not going to debate anybody about it. I'm going to leave everything just as it was and the way I left it. Allow people to see things and unravel and unfold the way that they're supposed to, because Spirit kept showing me skeletons walking out of the closet symbolically. So let's just wait and see. And I know that I haven't posted much content lately for about 4 days or so. Even today, I've been extremely exhausted. I don't know, again, if it's dehydration. I don't know. I've I've never, like, I haven't felt this tired in a long time. It's really kind of screwing things up for me, but I appreciate your patience, and I'll get back to my regularly scheduled programs on the days that I have felt good. Unfortunately, it's been kind of survival mode, but seriously, I could barely function. Um, but I'm sure the heat has a whole lot to do with it. It's been a little bit cooler, thankfully, but still. But the main reason of this video and the post that I made was to thank everybody for being kind and compassionate and making me feel better about posting my video. It really meant a lot to have the kind of community that I did behind me yesterday. And there was even some sticking up for me to the bullies, which was really nice. So those that left, it's their loss. We know that we have a great thing going here, and that Spirit continues to surprise us and wow us in many ways. And if you've been a part of my channel and you've actually watched my content, you would never call me a fraud, for one, and for two, you would totally see the awe that Spirit gives us on the regular, even me. And I'm just the channel. They do all the work. So, because as you know, I'm as real as they get. I'm authentic, and I'll always be upfront and truthful, and I'll always be myself, and I'll always speak the truth. And I'm sorry if people don't like that. I don't know what to say. A lot of times I feel guided to say what I say. Um, but what you see is what you get with me. Like, I'm an Aquarius sun, I'm Aquarius rising, I'm the same person, and I'm a humanitarian. So if I feel like humanity is kind of ending on a, heading towards a doomed area, I'm gonna say it. That doesn't mean you have to agree with me, but there's a lot of things that I take into account. but I think I've proven myself on cases and in private readings more than one occasion, and I think there's a lot of proof of that. Spirit chose me to be a voice, and that's what I'm going to do. Even if you don't like what's being said, like a lot of times it is from spirit, like the card reading I did for Kamala and everything. I'm not great at cards, but yeah, I knew nothing about her or anything, and when I went into it, and also what I've said years ago about this guy, people don't like it and they get mad at me, and it's from spirit. Like I don't cross mountain visions. That's not me. That's spirit. So if you don't like that, if you can't handle that, if you don't like the fact that spirit doesn't like his energy, I don't know what to say. Um but so for the person that called me a fraud, GTFO. I'm used to that. It's not anything new, so I'm not even worried about it. But you obviously they haven't watched or seen anything. So those are still here. Thank you for sticking around and being a support system. And also Spirit thanks you as well. I'm sure that they have a lot to say. I will do my best to deliver more content and deliver the best that I can and always be Spirit's voice. So people that left, that's completely on them and their level, and they are the ones missing out. Because with Spirit's help, I've built a strong community and we can only prevail. Here we continue to be a voice for the voiceless, speak on the truth, watch Spirit work in mysterious ways, and hopefully, eventually, be paws on the ground. By the way, if anybody wants to support that, I have put a shirt and mug in my merchandise, which you can check in the Seymour section of this video and many others. Also, there's a link in my link tree. If you have more ideas of any shirts or anything that you would like, I just kind of get ideas and make it. If there's anything that you would like specifically, or you have an idea that you would like to send to me, I'd love to hear it. I'd like to use some of the proceeds from that and some of the proceeds from the necklaces and stuff that I sell, which I'm going to be going live in just a little bit. I'm sorry I'm late. I've been struggling again today. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I've got to get moving on stuff. But anyways, I got a bunch of these new today, so I'm going to be going on. We're going to just chit chat, and I'm going to be making these for the people that I owe them for, because I need to get that done, and then I'll make new one if anybody wants. But proceeds from this, and that is gonna, Neptune's got to get his beak trimmed again. And also I would love to do, as you guys know, I've wanted to do a search dog for 12 years. I have the dog. I just have to get his shots and get him searching, and unfortunately things aren't great for me right now. So in the end, it's going to help find missing people, at least locally, until I can get to where I can go travel. um there's a lot of cases in Arizona that could use it, and that's been my dream, and I'm not getting any younger. So it's now is the time to have him trained. But I have to get him to obedience school first because he needs a little bit of obedience, and then I'm going to get him into scent work, and we're going to go from there. So if anybody wants to support that, I did make a couple of, and I thought they were really great ideas, especially the back of those shirts and mugs. Anyways, that's where the proceeds will go if anybody's interested in that. Okay. But much love to many of you. Please, may you be blessed. Please stay safe. Know how much this community means to me. Spirit gives me purpose, but I'm only able to make it because of all of you and your support. So thank you for liking, subscribing, subbing, being here, and for all of the support that you gave me during that video. Like, nobody understands how much that means to me, because I feel like crying. Like, it was really hard for me to do that and stand in my power. And oftentimes I do stand in my power, but not over someone specific like that. But I think I get tired of seeing his energy, seeing how he is, and seeing the things he does over and over and over again, whether it be with women, disabled people, whatever. Like, our president needs to have compassion. And actually, the video I saw of Kamala last night before she was ever president doesn't mean she's a perfect person, but she has the compassion and she wants women's rights. Like I said, I posted the thing for 2025. Please read that or watch it, or if you don't know about it, learn about 2025 and the dictatorship that follows. Women's rights are very important. There's actually a video of a lady who could not have an abortion because, like, and she was dying. She had to literally be dying. She had to go to another state to have it. Like, that's not right. I don't think the government should be telling us what to do with our bodies. And so we need a woman to stand for women's rights right now. Remember, we're going into Pluto and Aquarius, which is it's a revolutionary period. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of shifts and change between now and the election. Like I said, I feel like there's going to be some bombshells. Things are going to change and shift. I'm not sure he's going to make it. I don't think he's healthy. So I'm kind of stuck between him and Biden and who's going to have issues. They may both have issues. I'm not sure. And I would never wish that on anybody. So please don't twist my words. I'm just telling you what I feel. And revolutionary period, what is more revolutionary than what's happening now? We need somebody with compassion. Doesn't mean she's going to be perfect at the job, maybe not. But we're always learning lessons, we're always growing, and she's put in this position in her time right now for a reason. This is part of her life path. You know, it's almost like light versus dark right now. And if anybody doesn't believe that, then you need to really open your eyes, because going against somebody that has all of these things that are dark and evil, and the way that I'm not even going to go into it. You guys can do your own research. And the reason why I posted that recently on the community page is because it was for basically the women that were speaking out that were a part of the pageants. And actually, someone left the group on Facebook because of that. And it's like, seriously, like, I'm posting it to educate you guys, to show you, and to let you see these pageant ladies are speaking out about how he used to just walk in on them when they were getting dressed. Like, how would you feel? So I know I wouldn't trust him with my kid. I don't know why we would trust him with a company or with the country. And if we look at what him and Vance are about, if anything happens to him, then you're stuck with Vance. So I'm not going to talk any more political stuff. It's not even about the political. It's about the type of person that he is. And I think we have to think about it. Do we want this type of person running our country? And again, things are going to happen as they're going to happen anyways. This is not a for the blue, against the red, any of that. It's just, I really want people to take things into account and look at the entire picture and look at the entire thing. Like, sit down, even if you're in a cultish like thing, and you like are total diehard Trump, sit down and go back and rewatch, like, with an open mind, like his interviews, other things that are said, like, do your deep dive. I had somebody that deep dive, and she told me a lot of stuff that people don't even realize and know that's out there. So, you know, as you know, again, this is about truth and justice. This is what I'm here for. And that is on regular people. I mean, if he was a regular person, would you see him getting away with all of this stuff? Probably not. You have to think about, would you really like somebody that you saw that spoke like this, talked to people like this, and got away with all of this? Like, would you like him as a person? Would you want to be his friend? And if the answer is no, then maybe you need to reconsider some things. And yes, maybe our economy has gone up, but we were coming out of, we were trying to clean up a mess. So, you know, jobs were created, and I feel like she has a lot of good intentions. But does that mean that she's going to get everything done we want to get done? No. But I think, again, we need compassion, empathy, and that's something that the other side lacks a lot of. And I don't know about you, but I don't like being controlled. And that's another thing, is I've been around a lot of narcissists in my life, and there's control there. So I don't like feeling controlled, and I don't think any of you do either. But that's my opinion. And if you disagree with that, that is absolutely fine. You can have your own opinions. But remember why you're a part of this channel. You're a part of this channel for the truth, for justice, as it says right there, seeking truth and justice. That is why you're a part of the channel. And yes, this is covered up now, but virtue, belief, light. This is what we're about here. We're not about, I would never like just talk crap just to talk crap. If I haven't done my due diligence and my own research and see things, you know, if people are higher vibration and are of the light and are in a certain part, then they will never like a man like this. They just won't. It will be repulsive to them. And if you like him, then maybe, I'm not saying you have low vibration, so please don't like mix my words, but maybe you need to take a look at where you're standing on your vibration, and what you're attracting into your life, and the kind of things that you're going around. Because honestly, vibration matters. It does. We are energy. We are energy, and that's what we have to remember. And like attracts like. So again, that's all I'm going to say on this. This whole thing wasn't to go off on that again. Sorry. This was to thank you sincerely for being one of the greatest communities, and just being, there's so much light and love in my community, and I love you all so much, and you're so supportive. And like, you see, I'm going to cry again. You guys, the ones that stick up for me and support me through everything that I go through, because my life isn't easy. It never has been. And you've stuck around. but you're here for the right reasons. And this is what we don't want here. We don't want this here. That's why I hung the sign. This is mine and Lizzie's sign, because we don't want that here. And if you want to attack me and my character for speaking the truth, and like the rest of the internet is doing, and the rest of the world that's coming around to certain things, then that's on you. That's not my problem. Remember why you're here. You're not here if I'm for or against somebody. You're here for this reason right here. And any of these videos that I post, you don't have to watch. And if you're for him, I'm not going to fault you for it. Like I said, I'm not here to do that. That's your decision. That's your free will. Just like I have my decisions and my free wills. And I see things one way and you might see things another way. You might see things differently than I do, and that's fine. That doesn't mean you're a low vibrational thing. The opinions isn't the low vibration. It's the people that you are drawn towards, or the things you are drawn towards. And because I'm high vibrational, if anybody doesn't want to be here, and you have to be high vibrational. I'm not just saying that like an ego thing. You have to be high vibrational to work with spirit. You have to be high vibrational and be a light being. Literally, we are called light beings, okay? That come here, that have these gifts, that hone into these gifts. And so we can't handle darkness in that way. And a lot of people can't handle our light. And that's why, again, people will turn away or leave. So I appreciate those that are like-minded. I appreciate those that aren't like-minded, but still stuck around. And I appreciate you for being here and your support. Everything means the world to me. Thank you for your patience with me as I try to figure out what's going on with my energy. I've had healings. I've drank I tried the salt thing today with water. I drank electrolytes. Like, I have my crystals. I am starting to feel a little bit better, but I'm just like very, very like drained. And so my vibration might be low too. It happens. Our vibration never stays the same sometimes, depending on what we're going through in life and things we're attracted to. So anyways, I am going to go. I will see you guys in a little bit, for those of you that can catch the late night chit-chatting and whatnot. Again, sorry it's so late. It's taking me a really long time to get around today. I'm trying. So if you've made it this far, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much.